Hello. I'm going to introduce you to a new product called uSelect. uSelect is part of the transferindiana.org site, and it's a really good place for you to figure out how a course that you've taken somewhere for dual credit is going to transfer into some other schools. Now, first of all, you could create an account and you do get some extra features there, and you can keep track of your courses. It's all free, but I'm going to just use the site without registering. And one of the ways that I like to use this is by using what's called quick equivalencies by school. And I'll show you a little bit of this as I go through. The first thing we're going to do is select Indiana as our state. And where it has our school, I'm going to click Ivy Tech. And I'll explain to you why we chose Ivy Tech as the one that we're going to transfer our courses into. And then the schools that we're going to choose, you can select them by category or distance. I'm going to select just those inside Indiana, but you could have made lots of other choices there. All right, we're going to go through. I'm going to pick Ball State and IUPUI. And IU Bloomington, and Purdue. And we can pick one private school here. I'll pick Trine. I have a lot of schools from Delta who go there, so I think I'll pick those. And then you just click Add Schools. All right. And it missed a couple of them. It has Ball State, Purdue, and Trine. I must not have clicked hard enough on some of them. Let's go back and click IUPUI and IU Bloomington. And we'll add those schools. You can have up to 5. Okay, and we do. We're going to click Create Guide, and that's going to make our master chart. And this is how it works. You have your schools that you selected going across the top: Ball State, Purdue, Trine, IUPUI, and IU. And this is where we select the Ivy Tech course that we want to see how it transfers. Now, one of the very first dual credit courses most of my students take is English 111. So we're going to see how that looks. All right, English 111 from these are all of the Ivy Tech English classes, so you can come across here and see how they look and how they transfer. We're going to see how English 111 transfers to some other schools. All right. Now this particular one has a little note here. It says it's a core transfer library. We know it goes into IU Bloomington as English 131, goes into Purdue as English 101, and it says Ball State as English 101 and 102. However, when we come down here, we see that it comes in as English 103 on their core transfer library. And that's a really good way to always watch these. The ones that say CTL, we know that those are hard and fast classes, and we know that they are probably going to be, in this case, on Ball State's Tier 1. And so you can see all of the different options for these various courses. We're going to check out another one. We're going to go to Math. Okay, we're going to go to Math. I'm going to sort down to Math 136 because it is my most popular math class for my dual credit. Math 136 on the core transfer library for IUPUI. Is Math 153. It's Math 111 at Ball State. It has a math course all the way across the map here. It can be used for 152 at Purdue, but it also, on the core transfer library, substitutes in for Math 153 at Purdue. So you can see all of the various ways that any one particular course can go in. And it does make some other, has more than one option for each school as far as how it transfers. And it's that simple. You come up here to this little piece and you find whatever class you want, whatever section it is. Let's see, I'll pick something that is not on the core transfer library. I'll pick a design. Well, here are the design courses. And you can see that design 104 goes into Purdue. None of the design classes have listed here a Ball State option. I have learned that that doesn't necessarily mean that Ball State does not take those. It just means that you need to have a talk with someone in that particular department at Ball State to see which ones they will take. The same thing happens for Trine. I know from experience that Trine accepts all of our Project Lead the Way courses, and a couple of those are design courses. So those definitely would go to Trine. But again, you have to have a conversation with Trine to see which ones of those they will accept and how they'll accept them. IUPUI is very fond of our design courses. They have lots of options there. So it's that simple. And anytime you can print these out and make yourself some master charts or however you want to use this. It's just a real easy way to show how the Ivy Tech courses that you might be taking for college credit at your high school can stand up against all of the other schools and how they transfer into these other schools. And thank you.